All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here, and welcome back to more trading stuff with cryptocurrency. And today I have some questions from some users, um, and I think they're pretty good. So should get some pretty good insight into the crypto world and trading in general. So basically, the first one was explain why I use Coinbase and GDAX. And I think the question, I think the, or excuse me, I think the answer to that is actually pretty disappointing. So basically, Coinbase for me is somewhat arbitrary. It's a very useful tool and a very easy place to buy and sell coins, plain and simple. There are other exchanges, there are other places that you can go to. I mean, you can simply Google where to buy cryptocurrency. But I really just find that GBase is pretty much, or excuse me, GDAX and Coinbase are on the top of the list, and everybody just has good things to say about them. So that is that. So again, like when you go to buy on on Coinbase, oh my god, I can barely even talk today. You will pay a fee. So again, I've made a video on this before, but we're just going to kind of go over this a little bit. Like, say if you buy with your credit card, you're going to pay a fee. Let's say if we want to buy 10 whole Litecoin, actually that's above my limit, I think, isn't it? And because yeah, you have like a weekly card limit, and you can increase that. But let's say I want to buy 5 Litecoin, that's going to be $254.07. It's actually quite a bit more than what 5 Litecoin costs. So it's $9.75. So if I switch that over to my bank account, it's only $3.73 as a fee. However, I won't get that till the 17th. So it will take quite a while. And today is the 9th. So it takes quite a while. The best way to do it, once again, is you just go to your US dollar wallet and deposit into that. You actually have to put in your bank account information and such, and you'll do that on your own. I'm not going to show you me putting in my bank account information necessarily. So you would say, oh, okay, well, I want to do this. Never do wire transfer, by the way. Just don't even bother. Don't do wire transfer. It's the most expensive thing you'll ever see. Let's say I want to put in $50. Hit continue, and it won't be there till the 17th. However, that's totally free. So once I have that $50, it will be in my wallet, and then I can actually go over to GDAX here, and let's see, I can deposit to my Bitcoin or my GDAX wallet, and then I can begin trading for free. So I didn't actually pay a fee, and it's just because I simply bought it now if you were to pay a fee. So second thing is, what are the 3 types of cryptocurrencies? There's actually a lot more than just 3. There's way more than 3. There's Aeon Coin, Dogecoin, Dashcoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash. There will be Bitcoin Gold on the 25th. It will fork. I think I will actually make a separate video on that for anybody that doesn't know. There's Litecoin. There's all kinds of them. Coinbase just deals in these 3. After the 25th of October, there will be a fork in Bitcoin, meaning you'll have Bitcoin and Bitcoin Gold. Coinbase actually won't get around to it till the 1st of January. So let's say you have 1 Bitcoin in your Coinbase wallet. You will also be given 1 Bitcoin Gold. So I'll explain that in a different video, but that's a good way to make a quick buck, because you can just take that Bitcoin Gold and immediately sell it if you wanted to, or hold on to it, hodl it, or trade it, what have you. So there's actually a lot more. Some of the differences: Bitcoin was the very first. It was created in, I think, 2009. Nobody knows who the creator of Bitcoin is. It's actually kind of a mystery, a conspiracy, kind of thing. It's kind of interesting. A lot of people think it's the guy who first received the very first Bitcoin, and then he later died, passed on to medical problems, and then eventually nobody really heard from Satoshi, who was supposedly the original creator, this guy named Satoshi. It's kind of interesting. You can watch some documentaries on it. Ethereum was made by, I believe, a Ukrainian guy, or maybe he's Russian. I'm not really sure. Something like that. Is a skinnier guy than me, interestingly enough. Ethereum is kind of weird. It's code that you can actually make applications with while being a cryptocurrency. It's kind of deep. Also, you can probably watch some documentaries on that as well. Litecoin is simply the silver version of Bitcoin, there's less fees involved with it when you actually go to send it to somebody or buy something at a store with it. Um, it moves a lot faster. It's created faster. There can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and there can be 84 million Litecoin. So inherently, the price of Litecoin will always be lower than Bitcoin, um, in the sense of rarity. Moving on to the next one. The stability of trading cryptocurrency, is it safer than regular day trading? I guess nobody in their right mind could say that it would be safer than day trading, because the price of Apple, like an S&P 500 kind of thing, like Google, Apple, Microsoft, does not change very rapidly. Over a year, you'll make more money, kind of thing. Like if you just hold it over years, you'll make more money. But from a day-to-day thing, those companies rarely ever crash, and if they did, it would be dramatic. Because Apple crashing would be huge. So so day trading in general, no, it would probably be safer, but much slower. And the reason why I want to say that is because Bitcoin, for example, this is just the day. So if you bought, let's just say you bought at a low point of the day. Let's even go like right here, $4,572. Now the high point, it's stretching to over 4,700. So if you had one Bitcoin and you bought earlier today at, last night at midnight, and then you sold right now, you would make, what is that, over $200, a little less than $200, something like that. So you make about 200. Let's just call it 200. Boom, like right there, you would have $200 more than you started with. Then you could wait for it to dip back down again, back down to this level, and then rebuy, and you would actually have more Bitcoin than you originally had. And then when you resold it, you would have more money. So it continues like that. And the reason why it's definitely less safe. Let's take a look at a month. Let's take a Litecoin. Litecoin was at about $70, $80 about a month ago, and then there was this wicked crash down to about $41, and it has not recovered since. So if you bought up here and never sold, you'd sort of be sitting on some Litecoin. I'm actually sitting on some more expensive Litecoin myself right now. I'm waiting for it to get up there, and so there's that. So it's not necessarily safer. So they were also wondering when you actually get charged a fee on GDAX when you sell. They wanted me to explain that. So if you market buy, that means you buy for this price right here, 47. Say you're like, oh, that's a good looking price, I want to buy it. So how much do you want to buy? Say you have $100. So you buy $100 worth of it, you're going to get 0.02 Bitcoin at this price, right? But there's going to be a fee with that because you're not making liquidity. So there's two things in the stock market. It's the maker and a taker. If you're a taker, you're paying a fee, meaning that if you buy right now or sell right now at the market price, say I had Bitcoin, say I have one whole Bitcoin, and I want to sell it right now at this market price, I would hit sell, but there would be a fee for that. So what you want to do is you want to go to limit. You want to make sure post only is checked. And which it's checked naturally, so you shouldn't really have to, but just make sure. And say you want to buy, so I want to set the limit price to, I only want to pay $4,700 for it, and I want to buy. So let's say I have $100 US up here in my wallet. I would click this. It would pre-fill that. It would be $100 worth of Bitcoin would be pre-filled into this. And then I would hit place order, and then when the market falls to 4,700, it's automatically going to buy that much Bitcoin for me. And the same thing with sell. Instead, I don't want to sell for this price. I want to sell for $4,900. I want to make some money. So then you would pre-fill all of the Bitcoin that you have because you're selling. And then when you hit sell order, if this price went to $4,900, it would automatically sell. So that's making liquidity. That's sort of trying to drag the market in one direction or the other, meaning that you want to buy for less. You want to sell for more. So it's actually moving the market when you're doing that, because if you zoom in, this is the demand right now. This is what people want to pay. So there's huge demand to sell, but there's just no demand to buy right now. It's too high. So everybody's trying to sell it. As you can see, that the price is coming in. It's trying to meet in the middle there, and there's not a lot of buyers right now. So the price is probably going to fall. Nobody can ever really nail it exactly. But it's likely going to fall. As you can see, it's green. It's coming up. It's coming up. These are people buying. That means it's raising the price, and then it will fall eventually. And they wanted me to do a video on actually trading, on me selling and trading, and I will do that too. I think I will make a video on that as well. But so I think maybe the next video I would like to make is on the Bitcoin fork. So on the 25th of October, there's going to be a fork. It's sort of a mutual fork. Bitcoin. Some people will still be hashing away at Bitcoin. Some people will still be hashing away at Bitcoin Cash because it forked before as well. And now it's going to fork again into Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Gold. So now in my wallet here, if I had one whole Bitcoin in my Coinbase wallet, when the 25th occurs, I will be given eventually one Bitcoin Gold, which will likely not be as expensive as Bitcoin, but you could still sell it or trade it just the same. And then on the 1st of January, Coinbase is going to be really slow about it. If you have your own wallet, your own hardware wallet or something like that, it'll be a lot faster. But Coinbase is going to be slow about it. On January 1st, they're going to release a new wallet for Bitcoin Gold so that you can have that Bitcoin Gold and sell it and make a little bit of extra money. So make sure that you guys all buy enough Bitcoin before that split. Again, God, I kind of hate to say it, but I have a link in the description below. If you click that link and you buy $100 worth of cryptocurrency on Coinbase, you'll receive $10 in free Bitcoin. So that's kind of cool. And just to show you guys, I received my free Bitcoin as well. So I took the link. I'm also with you guys a little bit there on that one. So no, not really safer than day trading, but you can make a lot of money. I mean, just look at this month. Earlier in the month, last month, it was only at $3,000. So if you held on to it this whole time, even just one Bitcoin, and then you sold it today at well, it's about $4,800 right now. You'd make almost $1,800. So that just goes to show that in an incredibly short waiting period, you can make a tremendous amount. Even look at Litecoin here. Litecoin a year ago was nothing. Like if you bought $10,000 worth of this, you'd be straight up rich, basically. So here's the thing too. Where was it all? Back in 2013, there was this massive crash, and what had happened is that it went from about $1,000, and this only shows it going as low as about 500. But that's just in these timed increments. It actually got down very, very low. So if you had put like $10,000 into it, like it got extremely low. I can't remember exact price. And then you sold at its highest point at about $4,900. You would have a pretty unbelievable amount of money right now.
Right, so that'll be this many dollars.
So it just goes to show that if you play the waiting game, it's always going up. As you can see, like this is it over the years, just going up. So invest into Bitcoin, wait a year, or day trade, wait 2 years, and you should make quite a bit of money. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, I will see you guys next time.